This is the solution video for section 6.4, problem number 10. All right, so I have the integral of 2 to the x over 2 to the x plus 1. All right, so we're going to need a u substitution on this particular problem. All right, so now when I look at this, I want to use the denominator as my u. Okay. Now, sometimes people look at it and they're like, well, why not the numerator? They're very similar. Well, when I take the denominator, I'm going to take the derivative, right? And the plus one is going to go away, right? And so that's going to leave me with the integral of 1 over u, and then I have the 2 to the x dx, and right? And so now we need to realize that the derivative of 2 to the x is going to involve 2 to the x, right? So that's nice. So what is the derivative of 2 to the x plus 1? Well, you should recall this is like a b to the u problem. So the derivative of 2 to the x is 2 to the x times the natural log of 2 and then the dx. Now, it's important to remember that the natural log of 2 is just a number, right? So when I look over here, I have 2 to the x dx, which is what I want, but then I have times the natural log of 2. So I can multiply by the natural log of 2, right? Which means I need to divide by the natural log of 2. So 1 over the natural log of 2 needs to go on the outside. All right, and so that means I have 1 over the natural log of 2 times the integral of 1 over u du. Remember all that stuff. Natural log of 2 times 2 to the x dx, that's just du. All right, and so now what do I have? Well, let's see. All right, I have 1 over the natural log of 2, and then I have the integral of 1 over u. Remember, that's the natural log of the absolute value of u plus c. All right. And so then I replace the u. So 1 over the natural log of 2 times the natural log of the absolute value of 2 to the x plus 1 plus c. Now, this looks good, but you'll notice on the answer sheet, there is not an absolute value around 2 to the x plus 1. Why? Well, 2 to the x plus 1 is always greater than 0, right? It's always positive, right? And so the absolute value is unnecessary. So it's redundant. And so I actually just have the natural log of 2 to the x plus 1 with no absolute value. All right. And then, of course, the 1 over natural log 2 or divided by the natural log of 2. And then, of course, the plus c. So it's a really small thing. But if this was a multiple choice question, you are not going to see an answer that has that absolute value. You're only going to see it with parentheses, which could throw you off if you're not paying attention to that.